Alright, so right now we're in a weird spot with GTA 6, because to be honest, the hype is pretty much zero. We're clearly in a information drought. And with this long stretch of silence, the only thing that keeps happening is people filling that silence with one sentence. And that sentence is, it's definitely getting delayed again. Like for real, I keep seeing that everywhere, from comments, Twitter, TikTok, Reddit. Every time GTA 6 trends, it's not because Rockstar posted something, it's because people are convinced there's a third delay coming. So today, I want to talk about that fear properly. And to be clear, this is not doom posting and it's not blind optimism. This is just the facts, what's already happened, what Rockstar's history looks like, and what could realistically cause another slip, and why I still think this game lands on November 19, 2026. Alright, so I'm gonna lay this out clearly. I do think that GTA 6 will still hit the Thursday, November 19th, 2026 release date, but I also understand why people are nervous, because the last year has basically trained fans to expect the date to move. So let's recap the timeline, talk about Rockstar's pattern, talk about the dev firing situation, and then I'll tell you why I still think they will ship on time. First, let's talk about how we got here. Originally, GTA 6 was targeting 2025. And for a while, the public-facing expectation floating around was it was going to be fall 2025. Then Rockstar made their first official shift. On May 2nd, 2025, Rockstar posted the announcement that GTA 6 was now coming May 26, 2026. That was the first, okay, we're moving it moment that reset everyone's expectations. And then the second delay happened. On November 6, 2025, Rockstar announced GTA 6 was now set to release on Thursday, November 19, 2026. So in plain English, the public path looks like this. 2025 widely expected to be fall 2025, then to May 26, 2026, and then now November 19, 2026. That's 2 shifts. And once you've moved it twice, people start asking the scary question. What if it moves again? Here's the thing, Rockstar delays are not a GTA 6 problem, they're a Rockstar pattern. GTA 4 got delayed. It was originally slated for October 2007, and then it was pushed to 2008. GTA 5 got delayed too, originally expected in spring 2013, then Rockstar pushed it to September 17, 2013. And then Red Dead Redemption 2 is the biggest one people bring up because it got delayed twice. Originally May 2017, pushed to spring 2018. Then February 2018, pushed to October 26, 2018. So if you're a longtime Rockstar fan, the most Rockstar thing imaginable is they announce a window, they push it again, and then it finally lands. That's why a third delay doesn't feel impossible to people. Not because they want it, but because they've seen the pattern. Now, let's talk realistically. A third delay would only happen if Rockstar looks at the game in early 2026 and decides one of these things is still not where they need to be. First being performance stability, then mission structure and polishing, also more bug fixing at scale. Another could be the online infrastructure. And then also the simplest could be last minute, this just isn't meeting the Rockstar bar decision. And Rockstar's public messaging with the delays has basically been the same vibe. They want to deliver what players expect and deserve, and they're adding time to polish. So the argument for a third delay is simple. We all know Rockstar's perfectionist, and GTA 6 is the biggest microscope launch they've ever faced. But the argument against a third delay is stronger in my opinion, and it comes down to one thing. At some point, the business side and the logistics side starts to crush you. You can only push a cultural event so many times before it starts messing with marketing cycles, platform promotions, physical distribution, partnership windows, take-two forecasting, and the overall hype curve. That's really why I think the game will land on November 19, 2026, even if it means some things get pushed to post-launch updates. Now, we also have to mention what happened recently, because this is part of the conversation whether people like it or not. Back in October, reports came out that Rockstar had fired 30 to 40 employees across the UK and Canada. Now, I'm not going to get into all of that because I've already covered it many times before. A quick summary is that Rockstar allegedly fired a bunch of employees for union busting. But I'll quickly recap. On one side, Rockstar says these devs were leaking confidential material. The IWGB, which is the Independent Workers Union of Great Britain, says that it was clear and utter union busting. Regardless of which side you believe, here's why it matters for the development timelines. When you remove staff late in a production cycle, you can create ripple effects like knowledge loss, people who know specific systems that are no longer there, reassignments, other devs inherit tasks midstream, onboarding replacements, which could be very slow, and even morale/communication drag. When you're building something as huge as GTA 6, any of those that I mentioned are completely detrimental. Now, does that automatically mean the game gets delayed again? No. But it can be one of those behind the scenes variables that makes the finishing touches harder than they already are. So here's where I land. I understand the fear, it's completely logical. We've already seen the date move from 2025 to May 2026 to November 2026. Rockstar has delayed GTA 4, GTA 5, and delayed RDR2 twice. And now you add in the staff controversy into the mix and people start doom spiraling. But I really think Rockstar hits November 19, 2026. Why? Because that second delay announcement wasn't vague. It's not spring 2026, it's a specific day. And Rockstar only locks into a specific day when they already feel like the landing zone is real. Could it slip? Sure, anything can. But if you're asking what's most likely, I think Rockstar is going to treat November 19th as the line in the sand. Now, the next part is, when do we hear about GTA 6 again? It's heavily rumored that Take-Two Interactive, Rockstar's parent company, is going to host their next earnings call on February 5th. And Rockstar tends to usually reveal some type of information around their earnings calls. So even if they don't drop screenshots or a trailer, it's going to be one of those moments where we'll at least get some type of guidance, or at least a release window gets reaffirmed. And that's really because investors, they want clarity, especially after these delays. So if we're looking for the next polls from the business side, early February is a smart bet for at least some mention. So to recap, GTA 6's public timeline went from 2025 to May 26, 2026 to November 19, 2026. Rockstar has a history of delays. GTA 4 was delayed, GTA 5 was delayed, and RDR2 was delayed twice. The recent firing controversy could create development friction late in the cycle, but I still believe GTA 6 will release on November 19, 2026. And one of the most likely info checkpoints is the next Take-Two Interactive earnings call around February 5th, 2026. So now, with all of that, I want to hear from you. Do you think Rockstar is done delaying? Or do you think there's still a chance it slips again? Also, would you rather they delay again for perfection or ship on time and patch later? Let me know your take in the comments below. I'll be reading through all of them. And while you're at it, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more videos just like this one. Alright, with that all out of the way, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.